Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever it is for you. I would love to share with you a sequence that you can do, a yoga sequence for expression and for diving into a little bit more authenticity in your movements, while of course detoxifying, strengthening, and gaining flexibility at the same time. So this is a short, very effective sequence to help you express yourself better, to dynamically move through movements of the core, the legs, and the arms, and to get you detoxed and ready for the next thing that you have coming up. So I would recommend that you have a yoga mat and also a yoga block or a pillow for this sequence. So find your space and then come to sit. Now as you come to sit, just stack one heel in front of the other. I'm actually just going to scooch a little bit forward here for you. That's great. So try to stack one heel in front of the other, because that will help open your hips a little bit more. And if that's impossible, then just cross-legged or even on your knees is fine. Take your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your lower belly. Start to close the eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. And when you breathe, try to inhale into both the belly and the chest. So you're using your whole diaphragm here. And you exhale out. Let the spine be long and the shoulders be relaxed. The facial tissue soften, especially the area of the throat. So notice if there's any tension around the throat or the jaw. Maybe you need to open and close the mouth a few times. Nice deep breath, inhaling into the belly and sharing that breath with the chest. So you have a full diaphragmatic inflation. And the exhale to just simply release, keep the length in your spine. Today's practice is to come back to your center of communication and how you express yourself. So not just how you speak to others, but how you speak internally to yourself, how you listen, and you provide others the value of your attention. How you express yourself authentically, and how you speak your truth. So inhale down into the belly and the chest and feel expansion in all directions. And exhale, start to hug up now from your root muscles. Pull the pelvic floor in and up and scoop the lower belly in and up. And let that pulse all the way up and out through the throat and the nose. Inhale down, make space into the throat, belly and the chest, inflate, and exhale, hug up from the root muscles and pull the lower belly in and up and let the breath pulse out and away. So that's that detox, that heat, kind of getting back to your center, back to your truth. Inhale down, make space, exhale, start to hug it up from the pelvic floor, scoop the lower belly in and up and pulse that breath out and away. Beautiful. Slowly release the palms down by your side and just start to sway yourself side to side here. So awaken not just the lower back and the sideways, but how about through the shoulders? And also let the head dynamically move. So you start to create some space behind your neck and your throat. And just feel your own authentic movement here, so that you could go fast or slow, but it should feel refreshing for you and it should start to awaken your muscles. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Now let's practice a little breathing technique here, just to draw your focus inward, but it's actually really nice when you're feeling reactive, or you're feeling like you need to express something in an elevated emotion, but you know that you probably shouldn't. This is a nice one to just help you regain your composure in a moment of reactivity. As you come back, find your length in your spine. Let's go ahead and just take the hands and then plug up the index fingers inside the ears gently. Yeah? Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you pull up through the belly, let's hum out on the exhale. So deep breath in. Join me again. Inhale deeply. roll forward. Inhale, curl your spine, lift your ribcage, keep your lumbar long. Exhale, squeeze the breath out and away. Inhale into the belly and chest, make space. Exhale, hug it up from your root muscles and curl to center. Breathing in and out. Getting into that mid-back region now, shoulder area as you stretch forward. And inhaling and opening through the pectoral muscles and the chest as you open. Okay, let's do one more here. And then on the next inhale, stay long with your spine, open through your chest, open through your throat. Feel the fingertips reach away from your chest and breathe. Try to hug up through the root muscles through each exhale. Slowly release and find yourself to hands and knees. So hands and knees, nice to position the fingertips and the palms all the way under the shoulders, and then keep some space between the knees to open up your sacrum and your hips. Now as you inhale, just take a moment here to bend the limbs and then reach that right arm. Through a bent elbow, reach the right arm up. And as you exhale, thread it through the left. And then inhale and exhale. Try to access that detoxifying breath as you pull up through the pelvic floor and lower belly through each inhale. Through each exhale, scoop the belly in and out. For each inhale, breathe down into the belly. Now the next time you come down, slither that right arm through, take your left fingertips forward, slide down to your shoulder, the side of your neck, side of your head, slide your shoulders back, draw the hips back, lengthen the skull, and breathe here. Take some really deep breaths down into the space of the chest and the rib cage, share a little with the belly. And continue to hug up through the pelvic floor and lower belly with each exhale. And then press into the earth and reach up to an all fours position. Let's do the same on the left side. So inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, curl it through the right. Breathing in and out. And pulse that breath with each exhale. Let yourself activate a little bit deeper into your center. Lifting through the belly. Next time you come down, slither through, take the right fingertips forward and lower down to the side shoulder and skull. Roll the shoulders back, the hips back. Breathe here. You're going to feel a nice release across your back muscles there. One more. And then slowly press back up to an all fours position. Let's take a little bit more action into the space of our core now. So go ahead and take the right foot back, bend at the knee, and point up through the heel. Now, instead of the right hip opening, which it likes to do, and that's going to bring a balance to your low back and your sacrum, you want to turn the right hip down, and that might mean that you have to put a little bit more weight into the right side of your body than the left. And you reach up, pull the belly and ribs in, so you've got a lot of good core stability here. Spread the fingertips wide and press into them. Inhale. Exhale, bend at the elbows and curl the knee into the chest. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend. Inhale into the belly and chest. Exhale, squeeze the breath out. Breathing in to kick up. I like to bend the elbows. That gives me a little bit more power when I come forward to create more space, knee to chest. And then slowly kick up. And as you kick up, reaffirm the connection to your hips as they point down. Scoop the belly in, raise the right leg back, and challenge yourself to reach the left arm forward. Breathe and lengthen through your spine. And then lower the hand and lower the foot. Place the hands to the earth a little bit stronger. You might need to walk them forward. Press the fingertips down, tuck the toes, take a deep breath out, and as you pulse up through the belly, let that raise your hips up. Walk it out a little bit, just warming up that back body. Breathing. Inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, do stick the tip of your tongue out towards your chin. Lion's breath again. So getting into that space of expression there. Fire those fingertips down, let the heels descend, lift long through the shoulders, long through the sideways. Armpits are buoyant there. So try to keep lots of length in your downward dog. And slowly ease the knees to the earth and slide the hands under the shoulders. Very nice. Let's go for the left side now. So raise the left leg back, turn the pelvis down, and then kick up through the heel. Now you might notice that you need to put a little bit more weight into one hand versus the other, just to keep the stability and lift up through that core. So you're scooping up through that front spine. Inhale here, kick up, exhale, curl through. Breathing in, exhale, squeeze up through pelvic floor and lower belly. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 3 more. And 2. Nice work, last one. And then kick back, lengthen the left leg, point the toes down. Scoop the front spine in and add the raise of the opposite right arm, so nice and long here. Reach through your entire body, breathe, lower the hand, lower the knee. Nice work. Go ahead and tuck the toes, and then step the right foot forward and the left foot forward. Lengthen up through your spine here, hands to the shins, and roll yourself up halfway. Lift the belly. Exhale, please bend your knees and fold over your long legs. Drape your body over your legs there, and just allow your body to sway side to side. But be mindful that you imprint the feet evenly down into the earth and keep the toes piano wide. And press those feet down. Now inhale, bend. Use the exhale to hug up from the root muscles. Pull the belly in and roll yourself in and up. And then the inhale to reach the arms skyward. And the exhale to lower back to the space of the heart. So let's take a little bit more dynamic movement, getting into the lower body now. And also a little bit more expressive through the upper chest. So stay to the top of your mat here, and as you inhale, bend the knees, engage the earth, and roll yourself in and up, breathing in. Exhale, squeeze the breath out and fold over your body. Please bend the knees. Plant the hands to the shins, press into them, lift the belly, and lengthen up halfway. As you exhale, claw the fingertips down, slide to knuckles and palms, and step back into downward dog. Let the feet be with a little bit of distance, long through the spine here. Let's take a wave together. So bend your elbows and knees, engage the earth. Lift the belly, lift the pelvic floor, scoop up onto your toes and freeze. Then chin to chest and roll your spine forward into plank. And as you come forward into plank, lengthen your spine, but lift the belly. And if this is too much, you can do it with the knees down and keep your spine nice and long in low plank to build core strength. When you're here, breathe. Lengthen out through the heels, forward through the skull. Tap the knees to the earth. Then everybody lean your heart forward. Bend the elbows an inch. And lower down, pubic bone, belly and chest until you meet the earth. Plant your toenails into the earth. Take a deep breath in into the belly. And as you exhale, squeeze up through the pelvic floor, the lower belly, chin to chest, and roll yourself in and up. Shoulders down, belly in, gaze forward, cobra pose. Look to the right and then to the left. Inhale into the nose. Exhale, stick your tongue out. Again. Lower halfway, press the hands, lift the belly, either come back to the knees, or you can take pointed plank, tops of the feet, and transition with the toes. Everybody meet in downward dog. Let the breath flow through the body. Inhale, bend the knees and elbows, raise the right leg up. Turn the pelvis down, scoop the belly and ribcage in. Lower the left heel, breathe. And then bend your elbows, bend your standing left knee. You can always put it down to build strength. Curl your right knee forward to your chest, core plank. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Nice. Step the left foot open and out to the long edge of your mat. So I'm going to go ahead and spin around. Just stay low right here for a moment so you can see me. So the right foot is forward. The left foot is open to the long edge of the mat. You walk inside the right foot and just bend both knees. Plant the feet energetically down. Now bend into your front knee, take a deep breath in, use the exhale to pulse up through the pelvic floor muscles, squeeze the belly and begin to rise on the exhale. Lower the right forearm to the front thigh. Left arm back. Take a deep breath in, let's take some side angle circles. As you exhale, circle down, paint the air, inhale up. Exhale, So I find when we bend the knees, we get more mobility in our pelvis. We become more fluid and expressive and authentic in our movements. Now reach the left arm back, turn the palm away, draw it nice and snug to your lower back or even to the crease of your right hip, depending on your shoulder mobility. Keep the bend into the front knee. You're going to feel this thigh working. But stay with me as you scoop up through the front belly, open through your chest. Breathe down into the belly and scoop up through the pelvic floor muscles. And again. Little funky transition for you now. Stay with me. We're going to go ahead and turn your body forward. First, bring your hands to the earth, and then look at my back foot. Spin it up, right? So both feet are forward. You're going to have two options. Beginner variation is to please put the back knee down. You'll do it now. If you're looking for an intermediate variation, you've done a lot of lunges in your yoga practice, then you keep the back foot up. If the back foot up, please stay on the ball of the foot. Not press down like this. Spin it down to the ball of the foot. Lengthen the spine. Take a deep breath in, bend your back knee, roll yourself in and up, and gather the hands to the chest. We're going to spin here. So turn your body to the right side. Lower your left forearm, just off your front thigh. Press into your feet, lengthen your spine. And then as you draw the hips back, you begin to open through the right side. And you can do this with your knee down too. Take a deep breath in, into the belly, exhale, squeeze the breath out and away. Try to use that detoxifying breath in your twist. Slowly release, very nice. Plant the hands to the earth, step it back into dog. Whew. Exhale through the mouth. Nice work here. Bend the knees, bend the elbows. Inhale. Come up onto your tippy toes, lift your belly, curl your spine forward into plank. Get long in your plank through your heels, your heart, and your skull. Tap the knees down. Lean the heart forward. Bend the elbows an inch so you stay strong through your core the whole time. And lower down, pubic bone, belly, and chest. Point the toenails to the earth. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll yourself in and out. Serpent rising. Shoulders down, gazes forward. Bend at the elbows, press the earth in either to the knees or tops of the feet, and transition back to dog. Feel the breath, feel the vibration. Go ahead and bend your knees and elbows, raise the left leg in and up. Turn the pelvis down, scoop up through the ribs, bend the limbs and bring the left knee forward to the chest and set the left foot to the left thumb. Nice. Stay here for a moment. I'll spin around. You stay with your left foot forward. Your right foot will now open to the long edge of your mat. Beautiful. Walk to the inside. Bend both knees and just take a moment to play that edge of mobility in your pelvis. Bend into your front knee. Sit bones nice and wide. Take a deep breath and use the exhale to lift through the pelvic floor while rolling up. Lower the left forearm down. Right arm back. As you exhale, circle, paint the earth, and inhale. Get into that shoulder mobility. Exhale. Keep that bend into the front knee the whole time. For that last one, circle the right arm back. Lift the front spine. Turn the palm of that right hand, either just to the back or towards the crease of that left hip. Scoop up through the front spine and spin it open through the right shoulder. Press a lot into your back legs. You're energizing your right quadricep muscle. Inhale down, make space. Exhale, squeeze up through your root muscles. You've got a pulse of fire. Getting back to your center, back to your truth. Maybe even latch into the sound of your breath for a moment. Again. Little transition here, so go ahead and turn your body to the left. Then you're going to turn to the left and put your hands down. I'm going to spin around for this one again. So you stay here in this position, and I'll meet you. Your left foot is forward. And now raise your back right heel, so you're exactly in the same stance as me. Lengthen your body. Beginner variation, please put the right knee down. And if you're staying up, please make sure you're on the ball of the foot. As you exhale, bend the back knee, roll yourself in and out. Gather the palms, lengthen. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, turn to the left. Let your right elbow just creep up off that front thigh. Lengthen your spine, do back the hips off. And then exhale, start to spin and twist to the left. Breathing here and pressing down through your front foot. Pulse up through that pelvic floor. And slowly release. Beautiful. We're going to change it up. Take your back foot open, spin to your front foot and walk to the inside. Now let me turn around for you. So we're both going to be facing the front of the mat, the long edge of the mat, yeah? Turn the heels in, spin the toes out. Make sure your knees are over your feet, and if they're not, adjust your feet, not your knees. Take the sit bones wide so you engage the inner thighs out, and then roll yourself in and up. Very nice goddess pose. You'll be feeling that here. So let's play a little bit here. So just start to move, authentically finding your rhythm of expression here. Just seeking out new spaces, new areas that can be liberated. And authentically noticing, how does it feel for me to move like this? Or this one feels good for me. Getting connected to your truth, your center. Breathing. And then inhale, stretch up. And as you exhale, let's start to create a little dance here as you draw yourself forward, palms together. Get as low as feels secure for you. Be honest with the connection of your feet. Let that be nice and strong. And then inhale. And exhale. And we're going to go ahead and stick our tongue out, that lion's breath, to get a little bit more into the space of our throat, our expression. One more. Stay low to the earth, nice long hold. Turn over to the left for a moment. Take both heels forward with you. Let's just take some pulses here. So tap your back knee down, pat it if you need to. And then bend into your front knee and lengthen back. Keep your fingertips nice and wide. We're just stretching a little bit into the back of that left thigh. And breathing at the same time, inhaling forward, exhaling to draw back. Inhale, exhale. Maybe pick up through the heel, lengthen the spine, get nice and tall. And then find your first edge of stretch. Be truthful with where you feel it. It should not be by the knees. Try to feel it behind your calf and behind your upper thigh. If it starts to pull closely to the knee, then the ligaments are doing the work, not the muscles, and only you'll be able to tell. So notice and breathe. Stay with your edge of capacity. You might need to bend the knee more to stay out of the pulling at the knee. And then gently walk your way forward. Raise your back leg up, walk to the inside, swing both feet to center. Take a moment to ninja lunge. You're bending into alternate knees here and getting into those inner thighs. Breathe. And then spin your way over to the right side. Spin both feet forward. Tap your left knee down. Pat it if you need to. Wide fingertips. Bend into the knee and then lengthen out through your right leg. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in, breathing back, pull back through the hips. And find that level of stretch as you raise the right heel up, wide fingertips, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold, drop the gaze, drop the skull, and just stay to breathe. Find that level of intensity that suits you. Be truthful with your expression here on the mat. Breathing down into the belly and exhale to hug up from the pelvic floor, pull the belly in now. Beautiful. Slowly release. Let's go ahead and raise the back leg and spring yourself forward to the top of your mat. Lengthen up halfway. Grow, and as you exhale, fold. Release the skull. Take some time to just be here. Let's have a little super adventure moment for those legs. And I'm really hoping that I can do this one with you because I did too much with the legs yesterday. But let's give it a try. So you're down low, about halfway. Press the weight into the right foot. You want to engage the thigh down and then scoop the left knee in and keep your gaze to one spot forward. Yeah? Lengthen your left leg back, scoop up through the belly, get long through your lumbar, turn the pelvis down, and then inhale, bend into the right knee, and exhale, pulse up. Inhale, bend, exhale, pulse. So try to gather up through the core as you come up, and engage the earth as you come down. And for that last one, just stay and hold and breathe. Noticing my back leg isn't that high, so I'm feeling a lot more stability here. And slowly lower the fingertips to the earth. You can use the block if you need to help bring the earth to the floor, the earth to your hands. Curl up into center, take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, lengthen your back leg out, turn the pelvis down and roll towards your front thigh. Once again, aim to feel the stretch in the muscles, not through the bones or the kneecap. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl into your standing splits. And then release both feet to the earth. Roll up halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Allow your skull to ease. Let's go for the other side. So plant the weight into the left foot. Start to lift through the front spine. The front belly draws in and up and pelvic floor starts to engage. Bring the right knee into the chest. Lengthen the leg back, spin the pelvis down, scoop up through the front spine. Plunge your chest forward there. And bend into the left knee. Exhale, pulse and lift the belly. And inhale, bend, and exhale, lift. Try to square the hips down. It's not about how far you reach the right leg. It's about creating the alignment, and pulsing and rooting, and then exhale and lifting through the pelvic floor. 2 more. Last one, and then hold. Lengthen, reach, lower the fingertips to the floor or the block. Curl the right knee into the chest, both knees bent. Inhale, exhale, kick back and lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, you still have that left knee bent, I sure do, and then slowly start to curl yourself forward towards that left leg. You might walk slightly in if that feels good, or stay wider. Inhale, exhale, pulse up through the pelvic floor. And slowly release. Lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, fold. Let's roll up on the inhale. Reach the arms. Let's take a few fierce lines here to bring you to the floor. So as you exhale, you're going to stick your tongue out. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Last one. And then let the arms be up. Place the palms to the ceiling. Lace the fingers at the low back. Lengthen the spine, lengthen the arms, and reach long. Exhale, fold. Breathe into the body. Release the hands and come to sit. Nice. Nice work there, just getting into all areas of the body. Let's take a few poses just to stretch out through the legs. Lengthen your legs forward. Cup the knees so that they bend a little bit and point the toes up. And then inhale to sweep your arms up. Get long through your side waist. And as you exhale, plunge forward through your waistline to wide fingertips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to lean yourself forward towards those thighs till you feel the first sensation of stretch. Inhale, get long. Exhale, fold. Breathe into the area of the legs, the low back as you draw and inflate the breath down into the belly. Great, and slowly start to reach the arms up. Open up, and exhale, lower. Let's come to lay on our back now and keep the block a little handy there. Okay. So lay on your back. Nice. Do down into the earth here. to be under your kneecaps, and let's take some lifts into the bridge pose. So squeegee the shoulders inward towards the spine, and let the skull press back so you're gazing up the whole time. Inhale into the belly, make space. Exhale, squeeze up through the pelvic floor, the lower belly, and as you do, press the feet, engage the thighs, and roll your pelvis upward. Nice. And then lower back down on the exhale. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale here. Exhale, squeeze up through the pelvic floor, pull the belly in, and roll your hips up. Make your lumbar long, press your feet forward. So you press down into your feet, and then your femur bones, your leg bones, energetically press forward, as if you're pressing your knees into someone who's standing right in front of you. Exhale, lower down. Now you can do that 2 more times, or you can try the wheel pose with me. If you are comfortable with wheel, or you've had some practice with it, go ahead and give it a try with my instruction. If you don't even know what it is, then please stay with the bridge poses, because they're really good for strengthening into that. So you're either going to take 2 more rolls into the bridge pose on your exhale, and if you're in the wheel pose, you place your hands beside your ears there so that your elbows can track somewhat over those wrists, and spread your fingers nice and wide. That's your stability. Press into your feet. Take a deep breath into your belly. As you exhale, squeeze up through the pelvic floor. That's really important. Pull the belly in. And you're either rolling up into the bridge, or you can come up all the way and then press down through your hands. Lift the heels. I like to do that. Pull the belly in. Squeeze the inner thighs. Breathe. And exhale, lower gently back down. Scoop up with those knees. Everybody bring the knees to the chest. You might take a little massage into the base of the wrists if you tried that wheel. Just tracking upward with the thumbs and both hands. We're taking some small circles. And take some small circles. Everybody knees to chest, both sides. And take the feet as wide as the mat. Windshield wiper the legs to the right, and then over to the left. This little twisting action for the back bending we just did. Opening up through the sacrum now. Breathing. You might want to just hang out on one side for a moment and draw some breath down as you flood the breath down into that right side waist. Or the other side, do the same. Flood the breath into the left side waist. Inhaling and exhaling. And then back to center. Nice. Now you've got your block close by, or pillow. Pillow will work. Small cushion from the sofa. Anything that will bring you into a slight elevation. Plant your feet into the earth. Take a big breath in. And then skinny waist sides. When you skinny waist side, slide this part of the block under your hips. So as you exhale, you lift up. You scooch the block under your sacrum there, so below your lumbar, below your lower back. It will graze the bottom and the tailbone. And then, first walk your feet as wide as your mat, knock your knees together, and feel a front body expansion here. Draw the skull gently into the earth and look up. Breathe, because the breath intensifies this release, this restoration. So just a deep breath into the belly and chest, and then a deep breath out of the belly and chest. Nice. And then bringing the knees forward, you might bring one knee into the chest and plant your hands down. If you're not feeling stable, you can lower to a lower level. Raise both knees into the chest. Raise the legs up. And let your body enjoy this inverted pose here, where the hips are higher than the heart. So you are stimulating your blood circulation, but also your lymphatic system. You're ready, you can put one foot down. And take some time to lower. You might want to stretch one leg out and stretch that same arm on the same side up to get to the front body and breathe. And then other side, other leg out, opposite arm, same side body stretch. And Press the feet into the earth, energetically scoop the hips up. Remove the block, draw the hips down. Bring the knees back to the chest, take some small circles. Rotating and massaging the low back, the sacrum, the back body into the earth. Now, for the next few moments, you will have the opportunity to either sit up in a cross-legged position, perhaps with your body against the wall, your back fully connected to the wall. Or you may enjoy to just stay right here and come into final relax, where you just allow your body to release to the earth and squeegee the shoulders down. I'm going to guide you through a short visualization. Now, even if you're not interested in that visualization, it's fine. At least just stay here for a few minutes before you switch off, okay? At least let your body get some of those benefits that we've been working through. And if you're going to stay with me in the visualization, then you can either lay down or you can sit up. But allow your body, as you take a deep breath into the nose, take a deep breath into the belly. Allow your body to ease into the surface of the earth, which whatever connects into the earth. Back body or your seat. And then as you lengthen your spine, you get tall through the entire body. Soften through your face and your jaw. Let the tongue release from the roof of the mouth. Let the throat and neck ease and the shoulders draw down and back. And imprint the back body to the earth or the wall. Let your arm bones soften, your leg bones soften. Your breath be more shallow. Feel your hips ease into the earth. Softness of the breath and the rise and fall of the belly. And through your mind's eye, envision yourself supported as you lay supported on the ocean and on the surface of the ocean. Your back body is supported on a flat, stable, and secure plank of wood. And you are now floating on the surface of the calm and inviting ocean. And you see the depth of the blue of the ocean around you. And above you, you see the vast blue sky, crisscrossed with white clouds. You feel safe, you feel comfortable. You gaze up at the sky, and you enjoy looking at the depth of blue that surrounds you. You gaze around you at the surface of the ocean with the gentle waves drawing up and down under your base and allowing you to float. You soften through all your limbs. You feel that peace and joy from inside, that freedom. To express yourself in a calm and inviting way. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. And for now, you ease yourself away from this space, knowing that you have the choice to come back anytime you wish. You feel your body as you awaken and move your fingertips and move your toes. And And if you're laying down, you stretch your body long, or you choose to stay for a bit. You notice how you feel. Coming back to that space of your connection to your truth. That ability to choose to say no if it doesn't serve you or will not serve another. That ability to express yourself from your truth and not feel bad about it. So you can say something to someone and be truthful, and you don't have to say it rude. You can be in the kindest element and then express your truth. Ability to come back to your authenticity and how you express yourself, not just the words you repeat to yourself internally, but how you express that with the outside. How much of yourself you're willing to share. Voices are choices. So every time that you engage in a communication of any sort, you're choosing how much you wish to share. And sharing from a truthful and authentic space is what helps us stimulate and build our space of communication. A deep breath in, whether you're laying down or you're seated, take a deep breath in. And seal this practice close to your center.